Hello everyone, we are back with our Skyrim Anniversary Edition playthrough. We're continuing today. I think, we did say in the last part that this was like the direction we were going, so we might have to jump in and see where we're at. But thank you so much to everyone for being here today. Thank you so much to everyone who has commented on the last video. As always, I'll be reading your comments in today's video, as well as trying to reply to them as we go. So let's get into this and see what we're up to today. So, if I'm not mistaken, we were doing the main quest line. So we were reading the Elder Scroll at the Time Wound. That was the next thing on our list. There is a part of me that thinks, unfortunately, the main quest line is my least favorite part of the game. Is that similar for everyone else? Does everyone else feel the same way, or is it just me on that one? Thank you so much. And thank you so much to Vlad as well for saying that you can see that I'm a Skyrim pro. I don't agree. But I really appreciate the kind words.
The Kell, the Elder Scroll.
We do.
Time
Where is Parthenax?
shudders at its touch.
Up there.
There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kolgan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal.
Okay.
Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Alduin. Okay, let's read the scroll then, I think. Is it in scroll or is it in books? I imagine it will be in books, right? The Elder Scroll Dragon. Let's have a read. I haven't done this in so long. I actually am looking forward to it. We have learned the dragon. Oh, sorry, we need to learn Dragon Ren from the Nord heroes. Sorry. Oh.
Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Kriegwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
For Skyrim! Is there anyone else here? Is that a dead dragon? Oh, that sounds like a second person. There we go.
Hakon! A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
Battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge,
We need a whole prequel game with these.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Balthor, Sori, Birka.
They did not have Dragon Ren. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Veldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need
we will
it.
deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
Me, Tarudis, Ani, Him Hind Paliv, Zuu Hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
Imagine if there were multiple Dragonborns at once.
What have you done? What twisted words have you created? Tarudis Parthrax, my teeth to his neck. But first,
If I die today, it will not be in terror. You'll see your very first time, worm. I see it in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
Wow. That's one way to go about things.
Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. My words with older bones than your own. We break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. Help you out from all our endings unto the last. You are banished.
And just like that, he's gone.
Work. Did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
But we learned the Dragonren's shout, which is what we were here for. And now I have to defeat Alduin. That can't be true. Oh, and we got all 3 of the words as well.
The souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin.
We need to make sure we've got the Dragon Blade on too. Dragonbane. And we'll charge it up while we're here.
Fated Sun God. Lost Foot, you are too late, Alduin.
I love Dragonrend. Dragonrend is such a good shout. Keep going. When you have Dragonrend on as well, as soon as it times out, reuse it, because otherwise they can fly back up in the air. I think I've got a level up saved as well. Okay, I keep trying to use the shout. Why would it not work? Oh, that's so frustrating. That is so frustrating. I used it 3 times and it didn't work. Okay. Well, I take back what I said. Oh, I could have restored myself. Right, well, we're learning. There he is. There we go. Keep him grounded. Although when he's not grounded, it does give me time to like run and heal, so... I can't see that's him possibly dying. Me just trying to break the game slightly. It obviously did not work. There we go. Goodbye, Alduin. See you next time. I used Dragonrend on Parthenax. I can't talk to him right now. Is he flying away for good? So that was the start of today's episode. I hope you're all enjoying it so far. Thank you so much to my wonderful channel members for being here. Thank you so much to Ottawa and Dark Angel, Hold Your Fire, Clayton Jacobs, and Frozen Wolf. Thank you so much, John, and thank you so much, all of you, for being here and being channel members.
Lot Congra.
Speak to Parthenax.
You truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory.
It wasn't really a victory since Alduin escaped.
Ni livrach hin moro. True, this is not the final Krongra victory, but not even the heroes of old were able to defeat Alduin in open battle. Alduin always was Pachlok, arrogant in his power. Uznagar Par. He took domination as his birthright. This should shake the loyalty of the Dove who serve him.
I hope so. We need to find out where he went.
Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Matmahus. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies,
The Jarl of Whiterun might not think so.
Yes, but your Soom is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need.
You're the master of the Greybeards. Did the others come to train here? Or Dragon's Reach was built to hold a dragon, probably?
Yes. This was ages ago, you understand. There were more of us then. Before the Bruniki, the Akaviri came and killed all my Zema.
Aww.
I used to visit him from time to time, nearly crazed by loneliness and captivity. Tiraz Sivaz. He did not even remember his own name. I do not know how he came to be caught, but the Bronyun, the Jarl, was very proud of his pet, Pak. The Hofkasayun has been known as Dragon's Reach ever since. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me.
You meditate on the words? How?
Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol.
Yol is fire. Fus is the Fus Rodar, the power. Faim, I want to say, is probably ice, but I have no idea. I think... Can we get a more powerful Fus?
It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
I like that. Force without effort added.
Which calls to you, Dovahkiin?
Can I only do one at a time?
Faim, or you'll...
I think possibly I can only do one at a time. But if I go here, and is it a power? Active effects, maybe? You stagger 25% less and foes stagger 25% more. I do think that it is likely to be only one at a time, otherwise that'd be a bit powerful. So let's go, give it a quick save. Let's go to the next place. We're going to go and talk to the Jarl of Whiterun, who, believe it or not, is in Dragon's Reach. Let's go and see what he has to say. Hopefully it's not going to be nighttime when we arrive, but I do worry. What is the time? It is 1:50 a.m. I want to do the Dawnguard questline. Do you think that's something you'd like to see soon?
Word is the College of Mages is back to normal, if there's such a thing for that lot.
He will definitely be asleep. I don't necessarily want to talk to Irileth.
Yes, Sarah?
Yeah, I've got nothing to say to you. I'm sorry. Is there anything I can buy? Oh, he's asleep too, right? It would be stealing things if we did. Lords of Skyrim, anything good there? No? Coin? Coin purse? We can take those coins. It looks like we might be waiting around for a bit. It's a shame that there's not like somewhere for visitors to sleep. Over here. That's where he is. This, well, I think on the other side is where we found the assassin as well. So why don't we just sit on a bench? And we could just wait a moment. Just a little moment or two. Let's wake up at, well, not wait. Let's just sit. Let's meditate. Let's think about our word of power. Let's think about Fus for 7 hours. There we go. I feel good and meditated now. Hello, Jarl. Do I have something to tell you? I need your help. I need to trap a dragon in your palace. Sorry.
I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
You know I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
I'm sorry, but I can't do it. We'll just have to keep fighting the dragons as best we can.
I'm gonna try again.
What you're asking for? You want me to let a dragon into the heart of my city? With the threat of war on my doorstep?
It's the only way to stop the dragon attacks.
There must be another way. The risk is too great.
The threat is worse than you know. Alduin has returned.
Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
I'm Dragonborn. It's my destiny to stop him.
I don't know about such things. But I heard the Greybeard summon you. That's good enough for me.
That's really good that you took
what's
off Faith.
this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
So the only way to find Alduin before it's too late.
I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. But I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry.
What if you didn't have to worry about an enemy attack?
Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon-trapping scheme. But getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
Okay, well leave that to me. I'll talk to Arngir about hosting a peace council.
Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons and this war into the bargain.
Do you think we'll be able to? Okay, let's go and talk to Arngir.
Don't mind. I've got a city to keep.
I know. That's why I came first thing in the morning. 9 a.m. First thing in the morning for many, many people. Probably not for the Jarl. This is probably like mid-afternoon for him. I imagine, like, as a ruler, you'd get up quite early to make sure. I don't know. Do you remember the game Yes, Your Grace? We played it on the channel recently. I really want to play Snowfall. I really want to play Snowfall. We might have to play it sooner rather than later. I think that game is... Well, the first one, Yes, Your Grace, was so good. And Skyrim does give me a craving for it. And I don't quite know why. Right, let's have a look at the map. So we need to go and talk to Arngir, who is all the way back up here. I keep forgetting we've got Shadowmere around. That's really good. Also, there's nothing in the chest, but there is... Oh, it's a potion of cure disease. What if we had a potion of potion? Huh? I need a healing potion, to be fair. Clayton, you did say we should restock, and I have not done good about doing that yet.
We heard the Dragonborn shout from here. You defeated him?
Yeah, but he escaped. I need to find his portal to Sovngarde.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle.
I need your help. I need to capture a dragon.
We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice.
I'll worry about capturing the dragon. I need your help to stop the war.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
Jarl Balgruuf won't help me while the war rages.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help.
You get it. Both sides will respect the Greybeards. They will listen.
Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems.
What if you didn't have a grey beard? Would you still be allowed to be part of the Greybeards?
Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us.
Right, let's go
Guide you.
and speak to them. General Tullius and Ulfric Stormcloak? We still haven't picked a side in this fight, mostly because I'm incredibly worried that we are gonna pick the wrong side. I don't know what is the right side. Is there a right side? Is there a right side to this war? And I know this is like a deep conversation to ask, but I'm asking it. I want to say technically there are like good sides for both, but also the land belongs to the Nords, right? That's what they say. Am I falling victim to propaganda? Are they correct? Does the land belong to the Nords? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not politically minded when it comes to Skyrim because
Won't give us a straight answer.
I'm very
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
worried.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's put
This guy's voice projects so well.
on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Balgruuf a stronger message?
Hello?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then.
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things
Whoa,
hinge
whoa,
on
whoa,
Whiterun.
whoa.
If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not,
The people are behind you.
many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths
This
of
guy can't
oblivion.
stand still for a
You know
second.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breaths. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Right, now, can I speak to you,
Only
please?
the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you?
I believe we've already met.
Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken.
That was me. I helped Ralof escape. He said he'd vouch for me.
Ralof's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks.
That is very
Speak
convincing.
with Galmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talents.
I have a message from the Greybeards.
It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
They want to negotiate a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
Politics be damned, Alduin has returned.
Alduin, the world eater of song and legend. If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat.
So you'll come to the Peace Council?
Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
Excellent. So let's go and speak to General Tullius and see if we can convince him to come along to the Peace Council too. Which I think is a possibility. Possibly. Maybe. I don't know. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here today. Thank you so much for watching the video. I talked about it in the last part. We are currently partner pushing on Twitch. So if you are someone who has a Twitch account, then you can come along and have a little watch of the streams. We call it lurking sometimes over on Twitch, where you watch but you don't necessarily chat or anything like that. If you'd like to lurk, if you want to be a part of the streams but you don't necessarily want to chat, I'd love to have you over there. Every individual person helps me to get my goal of Twitch partner. So it would be absolutely amazing if you could come along and say hello, or just watch from the player. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to all of you who have gone over to Twitch so far. Please let me know if you do go over and watch some of the Twitch streams.
You're the one who killed Elaine the Font up in Ralvathai.
Oh
Yeah. Word about that got around. Man was a piece of bandit trash, is what I hear.
Ah, thank you. But let me know if you do go over to Twitch. I always love to know where you guys have come from, so thank you so much. I have some wonderful comments to read from the last part. Thank you so much, everyone, for being there. Thank you so much for watching. The last part actually got really swept under the rug. For some reason, YouTube didn't push it out as much. But Clayton says, thank you for another entertaining and chill video. You're totally correct that Skyrim is still an awesome game after 14 years. I cannot believe it's been 14 years. The design and storytelling is what made it great. There are so many hidden places and lore in the game that you're always discovering something new to do. I'm going to switch my sword as I read to Duskfang. because... Oh, we're on ice wolves too. Sorry, John. Sorry, John. There we go. We can at least use their pelts for something. Or a new way to play it. I have watched a lot of other game playthroughs, and while they are more dynamic looking, have some decent stories and characters, none of them want to make me play them more than once. Whereas with Skyrim, I constantly see people go, what if I play this way using only one type of magic or particular weapon or race? People do roleplays with this game, life as a farmer, hunter, X, by picking only missions that their character would actually do. Just amazing. I think that is what makes Skyrim so wonderful and genuinely such a great game. I am in awe constantly that this game exists and it holds up to this day. I'd love to do more of a... We are role-playing, kind of, but not as much as we could be. And I think that would be amazing to do a roleplay. I'd love to do... I say it all the time, but I'd love to do a version of Skyrim with mods as well. And if these videos keep getting some love, I will definitely be playing more Skyrim. I enjoy this series so much. Crimson Netherite is in Blackreach, but that's a side quest. One that awakens something in you? Your completionist side, maybe? You might be right. I don't remember. I just know that as soon as the Crimson Netherite was, like, around, I was very aware suddenly that I'd done that quest before. I collect the drum as scrap items sometimes, but I turn it into dwarven ingots for armor creations to sell. You don't use or make heavy armor, so it isn't as useful for you. Thank you. I knew there was something. Oh, wow. Let's try our new Dragonborn, shall we? Switch the sword back to Dragonbane. Is this a frost dragon? This is a dragon with a name! Oh my gosh. Why are you a dragon with a name? Where did you come from? Greater soul gem, shall we do? Why? Where did you come from? Is this because Alduin is back? Ish. Please say this is me killing the dragon and not the dragon killing me. I'm a little bit unsure considering the angle. Oh! I think we just jumped on it. So I'm going to assume that is the case. But yeah, that makes perfect sense. Thank you, Clayton. Clairvoyance, the Wanderer's best friend. I've spent so much time trying to find some mountaintop location, getting to know it, and then, oh yeah, I have Clairvoyance. I'm exactly the same. If you haven't already noticed in this playthrough, that is me to a T. Clairvoyance, if I could only pick one spell to use this whole playthrough, without a doubt, it would be Clairvoyance. We got an achievement for getting 20 dragon souls as well. For some reason, my sword is not working. I'm gonna... Oh, it did. It just didn't... Don't kick the wolf! Oh my gosh! But I pick Clairvoyance every time. I'm sorry to all of the other great spells that there are. Oh, but Clairvoyance is so good! So good. Those buttons, so annoying, I had to Google it too. I hated it. That is my least favorite bit when, oh, the buttons. If you don't know, in the last part, we went to do the Elder Scrolls release where you have to release the scroll from the, like, contraption, and you have to press buttons in a certain order. I will never remember the order. I barely remember the quest, but I will never remember the order, and it will get me frustrated every time. Every time. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching these videos as well. Thank you so much, Clayton, for all of your fantastic comments. I am so grateful that you all spend even just a second watching these videos, let alone spending the time to give them like, comment. To everyone who is subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I content create full time, as you probably know if you've watched the first 31 episodes. Oh, something's... Ah! Oh, oh, blimey, this thing is volatile. Blimey. And I couldn't do that without you, so thank you so much. Massively, huge thank yous. Sorry, Snow Bear. I don't want to kill the Snow Bears. But what a choice do I have at that point, you know? We have a long way to go. For some reason, I've decided to start walking to the location of General Tullius. I don't even want to get my map out. I know it's too far. I know we should have fast traveled. But for some reason, this is what I decided to do. Because I was yapping about Twitch. If I become a Twitch partner, by the way, it's not just having a fancy check mark next to my name. It's also a better revenue split. It's more emotes. It's the ability to... just there are so many little nuanced bits that I can do that would really help content creation in general and my chosen career path. I don't know, I'm just very, very excited, and I'm so lucky and thrilled that we're able to be here together and a part of it, and I just thank you very, very much. Okay, let's continue. So we are going to run as fast as our little speedy feet can take us. Where are we going? Hold on. Maybe it is better to fast travel. Where is my map? There it is. Oh boy. Okay, well, do you know what we'll do? We'll give a little we'll walk quickly. We'll walk really quickly, real quick. See? That was mostly harmless. To be fair, we should have probably taken a little detour home first.
Hey, wanna play tag?
Not right now, thank you, Cade. So that we could drop off our many dragon bones that are currently weighing us down.
But a well-made arrow strikes. Need something?
Nope. We're going into Castle Dower. Castle Dower.
Wait, I know you.
You really don't.
I remember you. You were at Helgen. Speak to Legate Ricka. I suspect we could use someone like you. I see. Then there's nothing further to discuss. If you change your mind, speak with the Legate.
I have a message from the Greybeards.
The Greybeards? What do those old hermits want with me?
They're convening a peace council at High Hrothgar.
Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor.
We need a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons.
What is his accent from? I'm going to try and persuade. I'm going to say the dragons are a bigger problem than the Stormcloaks right now.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oops.
Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as much as we are from these dragon attacks.
The best time to negotiate is from a position of strength.
Fair enough. We're driving the Stormcloaks back well enough at the moment, but we're already overstretched. That's what comes of trying to win a war with a bare handful of legions. If the Emperor would just give me the reinforcements I've requested.
Why won't the Emperor send more reinforcements?
Most of the Legion is tied down on the border with the Aldmeri Dominion. The Emperor can't afford to risk weakening Cyrodiil's defenses. From the Imperial City, our war here is just a sideshow. An interlude before the main event against the Thalmor resumes.
You'll come to the Peace Council then?
Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
Perfect. This is what we like
I'm
to hear.
telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
And I'm not going to listen to them, which might mean I bias myself a little bit more than I probably should.
I know you.
No, you don't know me! You don't. Okay, what we're going to do is we are going to... Cheeky save. We're going to go to our beautiful house, which is somewhere down here. There we go, right here. And I suppose we're going to go and see our child. What's her name? Runa. You should be inside, Runa.
You're home.
It's nighttime.
Look what I found. Here, take it.
A gift for me? A grand soul gem? Did you find that by going through my stuff? Is that how you found that? Because I don't think that necessarily counts. Right, in the chest goes our corundum ore, our dragon bone. We are actually carrying a lot of dragon bones. The fact that we had so many on us. We've got scrap metal. I'll put the Dwemer cups in there as well. I don't think that's probably a good thing. I've got to put these in the trash. We've got a flute. Where have I picked all of these up from? Any ideas? An ink? What am I doing? Malachite ore, we have quicksilver ore, and we have, to be fair, I could shove a saw in there, but snow bear pelt, a spoon, we've got wolf pelts as well. Did you say I should put it in like a random barrel and then it will just eventually disappear? I remember us having this conversation and I can't exactly remember what the outcome of it was. But I think you said something about leaving it. Okay, maybe Runa just went inside. Or, yeah, wait, is this my trash? This might be what my trash can was. Hold on. So let's put in the skooma bottle, the wine bottle, because I don't want to get our daughter having any ideas about, you know, skooma and things like that. You know, that would be awful. And heading inside, we've got a bunch of things in miscellaneous to drop off. Also, I really don't want to have more than like 200 capacity because I think that kind of works better. There we go. In our chest is where we keep all of our precious gems. So let's put in an amethyst, an emerald, 5 garnets. Where did they come from? We have loads of soul gems on us, but we need to make sure we're working on filling them. And all the stones of Baranzaya as well. I don't think there's necessarily much else to drop off. We should maybe look at our disenchantment table actually, because I do pick up a lot of stuff to disenchant and then never get round to it. So maybe... I know this isn't called a disenchantment table, by the way, but that is essentially what it is to me. Oh, we don't have anything to disenchant. That's okay, because that means that we can just put things in the cupboards and then eventually we can sell it all. Will I ever get around to selling it? Now I want to say yes. However, right, blue mage robes, we don't need those. Emperor's robes, don't need those on us right now. I think we can keep probably everything else on us. Get the shield in there too. Weapons wise, these are the 3 I tend to switch between, and the crossbow and the dagger. I don't need a war axe. I don't need this. I don't need... We said we were going to keep the pickaxe on us, right? But iron mace I absolutely do not need on me. I don't think there's anything else that makes sense to leave here. And I can pop the bedroll off our back. Which means we still have 239 out of 420 in terms of spaces. Right, where is Runa? She's asleep, so also we should sleep. And then we'll wake up with Mother's Love or something. I don't know what it's called, but it's something like that. You awaken feeling a mother's love. And I think that's because we went to sleep in the same place as our child. Mother's Love. Healing spells and potions restore 28% more health for 8 hours. That's definitely worth it. If we know that we've got a big something happening, we should 1000% be doing that. Let's go and speak to Arngir, who I suppose needs to get in touch with both of them and tell them that it's actually happening. But I don't know whether that's too meta for this situation. It very well might be. Let's go into High Hrothgar. Oh, Esbon's here, Delphine is here, and there is Arngir.
So, you've done it.
I tried.
Men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace.
Sorry.
I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
And yet... Don't worry, I'll get them to agree to peace.
Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. Do you know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
So, Arngir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You are not invited here. You're not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? Hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
Very well. You may enter.
He's not very happy about it, is he? So let's see if we can get to the wonderful place to sit down and... oh boy. There are a lot of people here. This is networking at its finest. That's Rika, and... I can't remember your name, but I'm sure we... annihilated someone. Was I not supposed to sit down yet? I feel a bit awkward now. Everyone's looking at me like, why is she sat down?
Now that everyone is here...
Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
We can begin.
Right, let's try and negotiate this truce. I wonder if I should have put on my speech graph amulet.
You insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please. If we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh?
Yeah.
To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
I could say what's the harm, besides Tullius doesn't really want her either, but I don't like the Thalmor. They have no business here. I'm gonna get in trouble.
We agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's council, Galmar.
Oh dear.
We represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the Dragon Menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
Arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more.
Thank you.
I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed?
I think so.
Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request.
Thank you.
I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
Markarth.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return.
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire and deserve a traitor's death.
This is not going well.
I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
What I think it's worth? Winterhold or Riften? The College of Winterhold. Riften... What is going to be better for us? Because if we lose Winterhold, we've lost, like, where the magic are, but Riften is the underground thieves. And I kind of feel like Riften has a bit more sway. Maybe Winterhold.
In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric. Plus all the mead we can drink.
I wonder if they always go for the opposite option. There are advantages to gaining Markarth. Winterhold, sorry.
Not enough to outweigh the loss of Markarth.
My persuasion is not good.
With the reach in enemy hands, our whole position in Solitude would be threatened.
You asked my opinion, I gave it to you.
Fair enough. I was hoping you could put aside your loyalties for the greater good, but I see you're firmly in Ulfric's camp. Still, Winterhold would allow us to directly threaten the rebel supply lines out of Windhelm.
This is what I'm saying.
Better than nothing, I suppose. But Ulfric will need to offer a lot more if he wants me to give up Markarth without a fight.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric.
When?
I can see now that
When
this
did I
is
say
not a
that?
negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say.
Good for you, Delphine.
Don't do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
Let's hear it.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
I hate being in the middle of this. I've just taken their side. I think I should take their side.
Well said.
Though I think they should compensate.
You'll actually pay for your crimes.
Why am I getting to decide this?
You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty and I would be recalled.
You see what talking to them gets us?
Out with it, then.
We want the Pale returned to Imperial control. The traitor Skull the Elder will be replaced with a more loyal candidate.
What next, Tullius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness.
I've literally taken one side each.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
I think that Ulfric doesn't need to give up any more territory.
As I expected, you favor your friends. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it Colovian brandy. These terms are still not acceptable.
They've given up one place for one place.
Where will these demands end?
Out with it, then.
Never mind. I can see that these are the best terms we'll get from this council. So be it. The Empire at least puts the greater good above our own interests.
It seems we may have an agreement.
Thank
Jarl
goodness.
Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table.
Okay, let's see what we heard.
Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces. Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. Ulfric will allow Imperial troops to enter Winterhold. Courier will replace Kraldar as Jarl. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. These terms blatantly favor the rebels.
How?
Everyone here knows that. But the Empire will
If anything, I think they
accept it until the
favor
Dragon
these
Menace is
people.
dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning.
They
Count on
are
it.
swapping locations.
Come on, Domar.
Yes, he thinks that Winterhold is worth less, but we've convinced him
Giving up
otherwise.
Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But we didn't give up the Pale, and they're paying compensation.
I'm afraid there's a problem. A serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is.
Shouldn't have invited everyone here. You've discovered what?
He's a dragon.
Oh
Not just
no.
any dragon, but the
Never
right
saw that
hand
coming.
of Alduin, responsible for many atrocities during the ancient Dragon War. The Blades have been hunting him for centuries, but he was protected by the Greybeards and then the Emperors. Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I'm afraid my oath as a Blade prevents me from offering you aid and comfort.
How about how can we lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach?
I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this
Do we
meeting,
kill
I was
Paarthurnax?
busy in the
I think
library of
no.
Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
How does that help us?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power. Shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be.
So why would he come when he's called?
He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge.
Fair. Okay.
Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call.
So what's this dragon's name?
Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter,
Aww.
as I read it.
Well, that's an excellent
Ooh.
question. You haven't overlooked
Okay, I think we can take our leave from the council, right?
Did you say something?
Where is Elduin? No, I actually didn't say anything. I tried to run away. I tried to not be here when you're continuing your horrible conversations about war. I'm glad that that was how we ended things, because it could have been a lot worse, I think. But let's go to... Are we going to Dragon's Reach? Yes, we are. We're heading to Dragon's Reach. And hopefully, fingers crossed, it will all be for the best. But for now, I think what we can do is we can leave this episode here. We have done... Well, we've done a lot today, actually. We have had a pretty big day of getting stuff done. And you know what? I think we deserve a little bit of a round of applause for that. We did a lot of politics today. And thank you so much to all of you who have watched this part. If you do want to see more Skyrim, let me know down in the comments below. What did you enjoy about this? What would you like to see more of in the future? But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much again to our wonderful channel members, Ottawa, Dark Angel, we have Clayton Jacobs, and Frozen Wolf John, and Hold Your Fire. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you do want to become a channel member and get access to earlier videos, there is a join button down below, and I will see you for more Skyrim very soon. Goodbye!